Well, in a dramatic turn of events in the Joshlin Smith Kidnapping and Human Trafficking Trial, the defense counsel for Kelly Smith has said his client believes Lourentia Lombaard and her boyfriend Ayanda Letoni are the masterminds behind Joshlin's disappearance. Lombaard is the state's key witness in the trial taking place in the Western Cape High Court at Saldanha Bay on the Cape West Coast. Smith, Jacquen, Boeta, Apollis and Steveno van Rhyn are the three accused in connection with the child's disappearance. Now, Lombaard says they sold the child to a sangoma for 20,000 rand. During cross-examination, the defense says his client believes Lombaard was the last person to be seen with her child.
I'm instructed that a possible reason that you are implicating her is to save your own skin.
That's not true.
I'm also instructed that she believes that it was you and Ayanda who were the masterminds and who had committed this offense.
Dus u en Ayanda wat die breine agter alles is, julle het hierdie klagtes gepleeg.
Dit is die waarheid. Dit is sy en Boeta.
Not true, my lord, it's and Boeta.
And that is also one of the main reasons why Ayanda suddenly left the Saldanha.
Een van die hoofredes waarom Ayanda sommer net verdwyn het.
Dis nie waar nie.
That's not true.
All right, for more on this, let's now speak to SABC News reporter Tanya Krause, who is live for us in George in the Western Cape. Tanya, good afternoon to you. It was yet another dramatic turn of events in court today, wasn't it? So as we get your wrap, perhaps give us a sense of what stood out in court today for you, including, of course, the state's witness and her boyfriend being implicated as the masterminds behind Joshlin's disappearance.
Good afternoon. Yes, it was quite an interesting day in court. One of the big things that came out was the defense for Kelly Smith saying that his client instructed him that Lombaard and her boyfriend Ayanda Letoni are the masterminds behind Joshlin's disappearance, and also saying that this was the reason why Ayanda left Saldanha shortly after the incident. And as the viewers heard in the clip, Lourentia Lombaard denied this. And further on, she stated that the reason why Ayanda left is because he didn't feel safe in Saldanha Bay anymore. Community members wanted to break down his house. And he and Lourentia and their two children went to stay with his brother in Cape Town for a time. Before she was arrested in March last year. And from there, we understand he and the children moved to the Eastern Cape to stay with his mother.
Just give us a sense then in terms of, how Laurentia's demeanor was in court today, because we know in certain instances she did become rather emotional. How did she handle being on the stand today? Of course, something that the judge also pointed out repeatedly is that she has been on that witness stand for a very long time.
Yes, I think Lourentia was exhausted by this time, but she handled herself quite well today. The judge did have a little quip at her saying, Lourentia, please don't faint today, because she had a bit of an experience of feeling unwell when push came to shove in her cross-examination. But today she handled herself quite well. Her cross-examination ended before lunchtime, and after that, the state called another witness to the stand. If you'd like me to tell you about the new witness.
Yeah, Tanya, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, Tanya.
Sure. Okay. The new witness was the investigating officer in the case, Captain Wesley Lombaard, now not to confuse him with Lourentia Lombaard. His surname is spelled with one A and Laurentia's surname with two A's. And he is from the Provincial Organised Crime Unit, and said that during an interview with Kelly a week after Joshlin's disappearance, she came across as quite agitated and aggressive. And he said he was actually shocked when she told him Joshlin wasn't in Saldanha Bay anymore and that she needs to go on with her life because she has two other children to care for. And he then asked her how a mother can forget about her child so soon, saying there are many other parents out there struggling to carry on with their lives because their children are still gone. But here she is wanting to forget about the child after barely a week. And he said she kept quiet after that, but became quite angry when he mentioned all the people giving up their time and resources to search for Joshlin. And yeah, the proceedings basically ended there for the day and will continue tomorrow with the captain.
Right, Tanya, thank you so much for that update. Tanya Krause live for us from George in the Western Cape, as we continue, of course, to give you just a rolling coverage in as far as this particular case is concerned.